Hey loves, so today we are actually going to be redoing this lace closure wig that I got not so long ago. I didn't like the way the lace actually came out, so I decided to order a lace closure only from Take-A-Lot and redo this wig. So we're taking this wig down completely from scratch and we are doing it all over again. This gots to go, sis. So as you can see, I am removing the thread and the hair piece, just separating that from the wig cap. Once I was done, I laid the actual hair bundle on the bed and I combed it out. Now you will see in the progress of the video that I actually like doing this section by section and bit by bit, just so I have more control over what I'm doing. So this is the first layer of the first bundle, and as you can see, I'm just removing out any excess knots and just straightening it out and making sure that it is even, just so we make sure that we have something very straight and smooth to work with. Now guys, this is a process. It's not going to finish within 5 minutes, so you're going to have to be very patient while doing this, and you're going to have to take your time. Now once I was done combing everything out, I just folded that into 3 sections and I carried on combing it out just to make sure that it's more straightened and it's more evened. And we're going to comb on both sides, guys, not only on one side, okay? Alright, so I'm just laying it on the bed once I'm done, and as you can see now we have more volume. So this is the fourth process. Think that this is the fourth step, so this is the fourth bundle, and as you can see now we have more volume to the bundles. And I'm just going to carry on with the same procedure. I'm going to comb it out, take out any excess knots, and just make sure that it is straight. And this is 100% human hair, by the way. I absolutely love the texture of this hair and it was so easy to work with. So as you can see, we're not almost there, but we're getting somewhere, okay? We're getting somewhere, sis. So patience is a virtue, guys, and it's all going to be worth it. Just trust the process. Now as you can see, I am still removing the thread that was used to sew in the hair bundle and the hair bundle. And once that was done, I'm going to take the layer of hair piece and comb it out. Make sure that we remove all the knots. Alright, so we're getting there, sis. I think this was about the second to last bundle on the wig cap. Now, as you can see, guys, I'm actually cutting in between the thread and in between the hair piece. I'm not actually cutting the wig cap because we don't want to make any holes on it since we are going to use that wig cap. So I'm just making sure that I'm cutting in between and I'm not cutting the actual wig cap. And this is the last part that I actually wasn't happy about. This chick did messed up my lace. This chick did messed up my lace because this lace is so thin I cannot absolutely do anything with it. But as you can see, that was the last piece, and that piece is the one that had to go. Absolutely horrendous. But anyway, so this is actually what you want to have when you are done. The actual wig cap. Now I do know it does look like it went through an ambush, but we're going to sort that out. So we're going to remove all the excess thread that is left on the wig cap, and we're going to make sure that we do this very gently, guys, because we don't want to leave any holes on the wig cap. Like I did say, we're still going to use this wig cap. Not unless you have a new wig cap, you're more than welcome to throw this one out. So we're just going to remove any excess thread, make sure it's gently, and we're just going to make sure that we basically have a clean surface to work with. Once that was done, this is actually what you want to have. You know, a very clean, basic wig cap. Now, as you can see, there are no holes on it, so I was very careful with taking off the thread off it. And this is basically good to go for me. This is going to be reusable because it's already molded to the shape of my head, and I'm happy with it. So once I was actually done, this is how I laid out all the bundles. Now we're actually going to get to the exciting part, which is making the wig. Alrighty guys, so let's get to making this wig. Now this is the fun part because this is where I basically get to show off my artistic side and basically style the wig the way that I want to. So let's go ahead and open this package that I got from Take a Lot. I ordered a mannequin head because I didn't have any props to when I'm actually, you know, doing the actual wig, so I had to order a mannequin head. They didn't have the size of this. I'm not sure if it is one size fit all because I do know that they do come in different sizes, but they didn't actually have the actual size. But I do have a small head, so I figured that this would fit perfectly. So we're gonna go ahead and open this package, guys. Follow your feeling, baby girl, because they cannot be denied. Come tell me in the night, I make me get it amplified. But grip for run the ship, and I go slip, and I go slide. In other words, the love I got to give is certified. For giving the top bits long, get it started for ride, girl. Baby boy, you stay on my mind. Alright, so let me just remove the box and that you guys can see properly. Okay, so this is the mannequin head. It is quite light, it's not heavy, which is perfect because I don't need anything heavy as I'm going to be doing my wigs. I need something very portable. So I also see it also has a hole there on the neck. I guess that's where you can actually attach it to your tripod stand. I don't actually have a tripod stand. I'm currently using just one, which is attached to my ring light. So I'm not sure if that one works there. I will try that off camera. But in any case, if you have, you know, a high surface that you can put the mannequin head on, you're more than welcome to do that. So it's actually very soft. I love the texture of it because, you know, some mannequin heads are hard, and when you actually, you know, poke your pins inside, it's really hard to actually, you know, poke the pins inside because of how hard it is. So this is the closure that I ordered from Take a Lot. So this is a middle T-part. As you can see, it is a lace, and it only has the one part that's going down on it. So I absolutely love this. This is 100% natural human hair. I haven't plucked this yet, guys. This did not come plucked, so I'm going to do that once the wig is complete, where I'm then going to pluck it and iron it and, you know, use a hot comb on it. Alright guys, so let's get started. So first I started by putting the wig cap on my mannequin head. And I must say this was just the perfect size, so I'm just going to make sure that it is straight and even front and back. And as you can see, guys, towards the back I did pull it a bit down right to the neck. I didn't leave it right at the, you know, the skull, but I left it right there at the bottom. That is just for elasticity, to make sure that when the wig is complete, it fits properly on my head. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pin down my T-part closure. And as you can see, guys, I did not have any pins, so I had to improvise, and I used my earrings. Baby boy, you stay on my mind, fulfill my fantasy. Come on, girl, tell me how you feel. I think about you all the time. I see you in my dreams. You don't know the love is real. Baby boy, not that. Okay, guys, so we're going to get started. Now I'm going to do this step by step so you guys can see, but I am actually going to fast forward it just so the video is not too long. So I started off with the first layer, and as you can see, I sewed that in and I combed it out after I was done, just to make sure it is straight. So once I was done doing that, guys, I'm actually going to do the same process over and over again until my mannequin head is filled with hair. So I'm just gonna montage this, guys, and just enjoy. Come tell me in the night, I make we get it amplified. But grip for run the ship, and I go slip, and I go slide. In other words, the love I got to give is certified. For giving the top best long, get started for ride, girl. Baby boy, you stay on my mind. Come on, girl, tell me how you feel. I think about you all the time. See you in my dreams. You don't know the love you feel. Baby boy, not a day goes by. Come on, girl, what's the deal? I think about you all the time. Okay guys, so as you can see, I'm actually filling in the gaps because it's not straight from side to side or from ear to ear. So wherever there are spaces, that is where I'm starting to sew in my cotton thread, and basically I'm just filling in the gaps, guys. And I'm actually using cotton thread for this, not actually cotton wool. I do feel like the thread is actually much more stronger than wool, but you welcome to use any type of thread that you feel comfortable with. I just chose cotton thread because I felt it was much stronger. The part where I was actually sewing in my closure. So this was actually halfway as I was done with my wig. So I went ahead and sewed in all four parts, or all four sides, and I just made sure that it was very nice and tight. And I did this twice. So as you can see, that is the first line, and the second line I actually did off camera, so you guys weren't able to see that, but I did 2 lines just to make sure that it is nice and tight and it doesn't come off. Now we're almost at the finish line, guys. We're almost at the end, and this is the exciting part because this is when I actually get to see the lovely work that I created. Alright, so once we were actually done, we took the wig off the wig mannequin, or the mannequin head, and this is where I'm actually going to bend it in or switch it over on the inside, and I'm actually going to cut out that small part that is just right underneath the lace. So it's just that small extra piece that doesn't need to be there, because when we actually put the wig on, we don't need any black canvas underneath. We just need the lace only that's going to blend in with your skin. So I'm just going to quickly cut that part out, and make sure when you are doing your own wigs, guys, you don't skip this part. Alright, and then I'm just going to put it back on the mannequin head, and I'm just going to brush it out. I haven't hot combed it yet. I haven't plucked it. I haven't done anything to it. I just made the wig from scratch. So we're going to go ahead and get to styling it now with the mousse and all that good stuff. And we're actually going to get to the fun part of installing it. I must say I really enjoyed doing this. This was the first time and I knocked it out of the park.